get up out of feelings.
What's going on, guys? It's Mr. DEBT Joe Lord from the Money Etiquette Group, and today's video is about the upcoming IPO from Chewy, PetSmart's owned Chewy. If your family includes a pet, if you're a pet owner, if you have kids, you've heard of Chewy, okay? Chewy commercials are on Nick Jr., Disney, all the kids programming networks. Look, they're all over the place in ads. If you go into PetSmart, of course, you're going to see Chewy everything. If you Google pet food, dog food, cat food, bird food, products that are used for playing, whatever, Chewy has come up as one of your top search results, okay? You are familiar with Chewy. A lot of people are because their numbers show it. However, it's still a company that's growing. It's still a business that wants to completely dominate the pet space and the pet family member space. We'll see how they do, but here's some numbers behind Chewy. Chewy is a powerhouse in the pet animal retail space. I mean, we're talking about a company that went from, in 2014, maybe just over $100 million in sales to about $3.5 billion as of the end of 2018 fiscal year for Chewy. I mean, that's a lot of growth. That's a lot of sales. Again, from just over 100 million to 3.5 billion in 4 years. We're saying that this company is really growing, and obviously they're set up to succeed in the ever-changing environment where we go more data, we do things more, we do more shopping online than in the past. But here are some more numbers to consider. Chewy is not bringing in a profit yet, but their losses are decreasing. In 2017, they lost over $300 million. And in 2018, as of the end of fiscal 2018, they lost $260+ million. And for some people, they say, well, they're losing. But once this sale goes out and, of course, shares are out there, I expect probably in 2020, this company to be a profitable company if they're not using all the money to just pay off debt and they continue to expand and grow at the pace that they're growing. When it comes to their year-to-date numbers, they're doing great. This year, from January to May 2019, they've already completed $1.1 billion in sales. Last year, at the same time, that was in the $700 million range. So we're seeing approximately $200+ million in growth, in revenue growth, and sales growth in a year. I mean, that's great. That's what you want to see from companies like this. We do know that when it comes to how they make their money, look, they're not leveraged by just brick and mortar, just all inside of PetSmart and different stores and on location stores. Look, 60% of their sales are from subscribers. That's huge, guys. I mean, that's great in 2019. That's where you want to be. You want to be less leveraged by brick and mortar, and you want a lot of your sales to take place online and by subscribers who come back over and over and over again and pay monthly fees, and you know that you're going to see them month over month versus people who just make one-time sales, may go to your website this one time in the month, this 2 times a year. Look, they have repeat customers and they have subscribers that are loyal, and that's essential to winning in 2019 and 2020. Once the IPO date is released, we'll let you know. We don't have that yet, but we do know that the ticker symbol is going to be CHWY. Again, guys, CHWY, and they will be listed on the New York Stock Exchange. Their current valuation is roughly around $7 billion, and that means that their stock price is going to come out relatively, let's just say, between $17 and $20 per share. Keep in mind, when you see it as an individual, again, I don't want you guys to be shocked. You may not be able to pick up these shares until they may be $25, $30 per share, maybe even 40, depending on if it gets a pump, if the social media buzz is going off, if Kramer says buy it or other influencers say this is a buy. Look, it's going to go crazy really fast. So make sure if you plan on purchasing this stock and you want to become an investor, you refresh your screens as soon as it's available and you are prepared to purchase at $25 or $30 per share. Otherwise, a hesitation can cause you a loss of $30 to $40 per share in a very short period of time. So pet owners, people that love Chewy, people who haven't heard of Chewy, let me know, are you guys going to invest? I mean, that's just some of the numbers. Of course, you can do a little bit more research to find out more, but understand on a base level, this is a company that, again, is not making profits yet, but they're growing in revenues year over year. It looks like they will be profitable probably in 2020. The shares are a fair price if you get it between $17 and $20 per share. We're not talking about something that's super expensive. And honestly, on the books, they look better than some of the other IPOs that were released this year. But I want to know from you guys if you're going to invest. I want to know if you plan on buying buying any shares, or maybe you like the competition. If you do, let me know who the competition is and who you would prefer over Chewy. I just know that Chewy in my household and in my family certainly has a good space. You know, it's a relatively popular place that we use to order things for our pets, for our family members, and even just through watching commercials, we see their commercials all the time. They're doing a great job with advertising. So again, guys, just let me know what you guys plan on doing, because I'm very curious to know. Let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys. Turn on your notifications so you know when I drop videos, because when I talk about IPO, sometimes it's the same day, sometimes the same week, sometimes it's weeks before, but you want to know about them, you want to do your research, and you want to be aware. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you know as soon as I drop a video, you have that information right in front of you. And also just to support the channel, because the more that we grow, the further our reach, and we want to have as many people investing in stocks and in the market, and especially paying attention to IPOs as possible.